What is up, YouTube? Alright, Ron here from Stacked Archery. I got a little bit to go over. So, first things first, I did a big time rundown on these Plurima shafts from Cross X. Man, I'm glad I signed with those, man. Cross X all day long. I shot a couple of tournaments indoors. I placed first in one and second in another. First was our district shoot for the IFAA, that's Indiana's Field Archery Association. The second was the holiday shoot, and Mr. Joe Cap runs up in South Bend, Indiana. It was on my last 2 or 3 videos. Super fun shoot. I had a good time. I shot and I took second in that, just by, I think, 18 points. Didn't have the greatest day, but I had a lot of fun. So I did get to shoot these out to about 40 yards indoors. So I'm really looking forward to shooting them outdoors a lot. A couple of things I just kind of want to put on here and say to you. Just some plans for plans for this year. I like to do this on my own. My wife and I like to do it as a couple and a family. Kind of, our plans as we go through the year. First of all, I'm going to build me a bow rack up here because I've actually got enough bows where my wife's like, all right, this is getting out of hand. So I got to build a bow rack. So that's probably going to be a little short video. Another thing I'm going to be doing is, as of tomorrow, so tonight's New Year's Eve, as of tomorrow, I will be partnering with Three Rivers Archery. They picked me up this year. They are really liking the fact that I'm going to do a lot of IFAA, NFAA stuff this year. Anybody that's into traditional archery or barebow archery knows what this company does and who they are and what they've done for the sport. Super nice people, easy to work with. They're actually only like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from my home. One of these days I'm going to get up there and visit. So next time you see me, probably in a jersey of any kind, it'll probably be a Three Rivers Archery jersey. I'm really happy to represent them this year. I think I'm gonna do well with them, and I think they're gonna back me up like a true sponsor should. And I'm happy they're really local. That's a big thing. I do like everybody likes getting sponsored and having that name on their shirt or that kind of stuff. But having somebody local that you can call up and be like, hey, this is my issue. Is there anybody in your shop that can help me? And they're like, boom, right there. And they're at most of the shoots, and a lot of the shoots I go to, they're at. So that's kind of nice too. What my setup's gonna look like is I'm gonna shoot the DOS HT21, their newer model. Came out with it this year, or 2021. It's a kind of the mix between a barebow and a hunting riser. It's got 2 brass plates come with it. I got the standard handle coming on it. I've got the ILF limb pockets. They got ILF and DOS. I paid a little more, but I got the ILF because that's what I've always shot, and that's what I know how to adjust, and it's just, I want to stick with what's familiar to me. I've looked at the DOS systems, looks super solid. I just don't want to have a whole bunch of different stuff in my repertoire. I'm going to shoot the DOS 3K limbs. They're a bamboo core. They're a matte black carbon on the outside, laminated with the bamboo core. I do have a bamboo core set of limbs, and they are fast. The Ukas are a little bit faster. The compressed carbon limbs on Ukas are a little bit faster, but you're talking like pound for pound, like 1-2 feet a second. So not a crazy amount. So that's what the setup that's what the setup I'm gonna shoot looks like for barebow. I'll probably take it down to medium limbs because a 66-inch bow, I'm shooting longs in the 3Ks. A 66-inch bow is a little much for hunting. So when it comes to hunting, I'll probably throw those other bamboo core limbs I have on that are that are medium. So a little bit, I mean, 2 inches doesn't seem like much, but you'd be surprised, especially because I like to hunt out of a blind. So okay, you know, I mean, that's one thing I always have to worry about. Couple more things. The shoots I do plan on attending this year is so I've already shot in this season. I've shot the indoor district and the the Holiday 36 or Holiday 660. Now my baby's due. My last baby, number 5, is due in less than 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks is the maximum. So I won't be doing any shoots in January, but I will be updating, shooting a video here and there, practicing when I can. And February is going to be kind of tight. So the first one is that I might shoot is going to be the indoor, I think it's the indoor state, Indiana. It's like the very end of February. And then the beginning of March, there's another indoor Great Lakes sectionals. That's NFAA. I want to attend those. And then I got it written down on a piece of paper because I got so much to say. This summer, I want to do some, I want to do the American round, the IFAA State Outdoor, the Indiana State 50, Fit and 50 that I did last year. For 40 to 45 year olds. I set the state record in that. The Indiana Classic, the IFAA, I really want to do that again. I set the state record in that one too. The Indiana Great Lakes Sectionals indoors, that's for the NFAA, but it's the one I'm going to do is the one in Indiana. They have one in, like, I think it's Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, and Indiana. I think they have 1 or 2 in each, and I'm going to the one in Indiana. Excuse me. The NFAA Midwest Classic Trail Shoot. Now that's up at Bass and Bucks. It's only like an hour away from my house. It's a 2-day shoot. It's like the trail, like Redding. So it's like the trail shoot over in Redding, California. I know a lot of people that are going to go to that from the compound side, the trad side, all of it. So that ought to be a really fun shoot for me. And I'm going to do the TAS World, the Traditional Archers Society World Championship. That's at Kotewi, where I work in Noblesville, Indiana. And then the Hoosier Traditional Archers State Shoot is also at Kotewi, where I work. So those are the shoots that I pretty much plan on shooting, and I might, you know, throw in there a little bit here and a little bit there. To try and get some a little bit more exposure, especially with that HT21. I want to get it out there and shooting, because most of the people that shot that last year shot it on the 3D circuit, one or the other, and there's nothing wrong with that. It did well. It did really well. For not being a 25-inch or 68-inch bow, it did really well. But nobody's really taken it on the NFAA, especially outdoors, and I think I can do really well with it. Only time will tell. So I guess wish me luck, and I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll have another video for you when I get my my bow. We'll do an unboxing, and then I'll do a review of it for sure. We're going to do a video on the making of the bow rack. Super simple, but I need a bow rack. Some people have asked me what this is all about, the bow. I know it's kind of weird. Like, I'm a pretty big, kind of burly looking dude, and I wear a pink bow on my hat. And honestly, it's because I have 5 babies, 5 children that range from 16 all the way down to on the way, or 17 all the way down to on the way. And my 3 littlest ones are girls. So, you know, it's pretty much easy. Just because of my gender, I represent, being a man, I represent boys. So I want to make sure I represent my baby girls too. All right, see y'all soon. We'll get back with you on either a bow build or a bow build unboxing or a bow rack build within the next week or 2. All right, love, peace, chicken grease.